Thank you for the invitation to join such a powerful gathering in Velja today. I'm here with my colleagues from other press freedom and journalist organizations, Article 19, the Committee to Protect Journalists, the European Center for Press and Media Freedom, the European Federation of Journalists, and the International Press Institute. As Sarah said, we have been here every year, with one exception during the COVID-19 crisis. But the family of Daphne Caruana Galizia, her colleagues, and you, civil society and the Maltese public, have been here fighting for justice on the ground the whole time. The sentencing of the Georgia brothers for Daphne's assassination is a very important step. That step comes late and after many obstacles. But it wouldn't have come at all without you, the family and the Maltese people who mobilize for justice for Daphne. I want to thank you. On Friday, when we came out of that courtroom, we felt hope, tangible hope that justice for the assassination of a journalist can be delivered. We still need full justice to be served for the family, for the Maltese journalists, for this country. Malta needs this for its own healing. But as my colleague said, justice for Daphne has also international significance. When justice is secured, it sends a clear signal that such heinous, violent crimes against journalists will not be tolerated. We came here from abroad to support you, but you can also help us abroad. Since Daphne was killed 5 years ago, 4 journalists have been assassinated in the European Union. We have not yet seen full justice served for any of those murders. In Slovakia, where I come from, we are still fighting for the justice, for the conviction of the mastermind of the murder of Jan Kuciak. Journalists worldwide are assassinated and harassed, and our thoughts now are also with Maria Ressa, the Nobel Prize laureate, after a court in the Philippines failed to dismiss a ridiculous case against her. But today, all eyes are on Malta. Can it condemn the mastermind? Will it be able to hold accountable all those who are guilty of the murder of Daphne Caruana Galizia? It will depend also on us, on all of us, on each and every one of us. There is also something else that Malta needs: press freedom reforms, so that never again a journalist can be killed, so that those who continue Daphne's legacy can work safely and independently. A public inquiry was conducted, yet the recommendations have remained on paper. Bills have been tabled, but there has not been a genuine public consultation. Instead of transparency, there has been more opacity. The media that fight for the freedom of information in the public interest are swamped with lawsuits. Instead of an ambitious policy, we witness petty politics. The ruling politicians were supposed to learn a lesson, yet they adhere to a system that allowed for the worst to happen. We expect the government to act in the public interest, but it does so only under pressure. Even the European Union has adopted new measures and proposed new legislation drawing a lesson from the case of Daphne. But in Malta, too little, too late has been done a full 5 years later. The road to full justice for Daphne and to stronger press freedom in Malta will be long. Those who don't care about press freedom would like us to remain satisfied with what has already been achieved. Those who wish to silence critical reporting would like to see us give up. But we won't. As Daphne said when asked in her last recorded interview why she continues working as a journalist despite all the threats, "I really hate to give up." And we won't either.